create advanced filtering systems in Webflow without coding. In this tutorial, you will learn how to set up filters with a search field, radio buttons, checkboxes, a range slider, a select field, and a clear button. The filters will display facet counts, results counts, additional stats about the items shown, and the filtered tags. We will also implement sorting options based on name, year, and price, along with custom pagination featuring the pages, next, and previous buttons. That's exciting. Go to finsweet.com/attributes/list-filter and follow our documentation. You can also find the link in the video description below. In this documentation, you can see a live example and get the clonable for this solution. Step 1. Copy the script. Add it to the head section of your page. Done. If you need this solution on multiple pages, you can add it to the custom code in the project settings. Step 2. Choose the option you want. For this tutorial, we are going to implement the standard filtered list. Step 3. Add the required attributes. List defines the CMS collection list that will be filtered. Copy the attribute's name, FSListElement. In this section, you can see the elements allowed in Webflow to receive this attribute. Select a collection list in Webflow. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value list. Paste the value. Filters defines the Webflow form that contain all filter UI elements. Copy the attribute's name FSListElement. Select a form in Webflow. This is the form which will hold all the filters. Warning: make sure to add this attribute to the form. It's the child element of the form block. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name FSListElement. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value, filters. Paste the value. Field Identifier. This is the connection between the filters that users interact with and the content that will be filtered. Copy the attribute's name FSListField. Select a form element, such as a radio button in Webflow. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. The value should be an identifier. You can use any identifier you want. Since we are setting the color filter, we will use the identifier color. Now, add the same identifier to the element containing the content that should be filtered. In this case, it is the text block with the color. The color is populated from the CMS field named color. Copy the attribute's name FSListField. Select the text block element. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. In the value, add the identifier, color. Next, checkbox or radio button value. This attribute is only required when using radio buttons or checkboxes. You can skip this attribute if you are using a select field or text input to filter your content. Copy the attribute's name, FSListValue. Select the radio button. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. In the value, add the value that will be used to filter the content. In this case, we can use the value black because we want to filter the content by the color black. If you are using your filters that are not connected to the CMS, you will have to set up these values manually. For example, this radio button will contain the value white. This one will have the value gray. And this last one will have the value green. We will see later how to add dynamic values from the CMS. Done. This is the minimum setup to make the list filter work. Step 4. Publish your project. When you click on black, we filter the content to show only the cars that are black. If we click on red, we show only the cars that are red. Nice, it's working. More options. Now we can improve our filter system with more elements and settings. First, let's implement the other filters we have. For the makes, we are using a CMS collection list. Select the checkbox. Go to Element Settings. Add the attribute's name FS List field. Add the identifier make. In your collection list, select the text element that contains the make. Go to Element Settings. Add the attribute's name FS List field. Add the same identifier make. Select again the makes checkbox. Go to Element Settings. Add one more attribute. Name FS List value. Click on this purple icon to add a dynamic value, and then select the name field from the list of the makes collection. To provide a clearer view of our setup in the CMS, we are dynamically obtaining the names from the makes collection. And in the Cars CMS collection, we have a reference field connected to the makes collection. Now let's set up a filter for the year. Select a select field. Go to Element Settings. Add the attribute's name FS List field. Add the identifier year. In your collection list, select the text element that contains the year. Go to Element Settings. Add the attribute's name FS List field. Add the same identifier year. Done. Let's publish and see our progress. I would like to filter by color yellow, make stream, and quasar, and year 2019. Cool, our filters are working. Let's add more elements. Search field. Use a text input element to filter the collection list. Copy the attribute's name FS List field. Select a text field. Go to Element Settings. Add custom attributes. Paste the attribute's name. In the value, add the identifier. Let me show some examples. In case you want the search field to filter only the makes, add make as the value of the FS List field attribute. If you want the search field to filter multiple fields, such as color and makes, separate them by commas, like make and color. And if you want the search field to filter all your fields, add the asterisk magic character. This will filter all the fields. Now, since we would like to allow users to search by name, city, and state, we will also add the FS List field attribute to these fields. Select the text block with the name. Add attribute FS List field name. Select the text block with the city. Add attribute FS List field city. Select the text block with state. Add attribute FS List field state. Done. Let's publish and check if the search field is working. Now you can type and find any content by name, city, or state. Now let's set up the range slider with the price. In the Elements section, find the range slider. This is a complete attributes solution with its own documentation. You can quickly copy-paste the range slider from the clonable. In the script, make sure to add FS range slider. Find your attributes script, hit enter, add FS range slider. When using multiple attribute solutions, you don't have to duplicate the script. Just add the solution keyword and it will work. Done. Now go to Add More Settings section and find the Filter field. Here you will see that we should use the same attribute we used for the other filters. Copy the attribute FS List field. Click on the Range slider. Open the Navigator. Find the inputs. Select the first input. Add FS List field, value, price. Select the second input. Add FS List field, value price. Next, add the operator. Copy attribute's name FSList operator. Select the first input. Go to Element Settings. Add custom attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value greater equal. Paste the value. This means that the first input will receive the minimum value from the range slider. Select the second input. Go back to the documentation. Copy attribute's name, FSList operator. Add custom attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Copy the attribute's value less equal. Paste the value. This means that the second input will receive the maximum value from the range slider. To finish, in your collection list, select the text element that contains the price. Add the attribute's name FSList field. Add the identifier, price. Done. Let's publish our project one more time to check. Now you can filter the cars based on the minimum and maximum prices. That's amazing. Now we can make our clear buttons work. Let's check again our documentation. In the Add More Elements section, find the clear. This attribute defines a button or link that resets all filters when clicked. Copy the attribute's name FSList element. Select a link block. Go to Element Settings. Add custom attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value clear. Paste the value. Let's do the same for these specific clear buttons. Select the link block. Add FSList element. Value clear. I'll quickly update them. Done. As these clear buttons are intended to clear specific filtering groups, we should add an additional attribute. This can be found in the Add More Settings section. Clear Specific Filter. Define a clear button that resets specific filter categories. Copy the attribute's name, FSList field. Select the clear button. Go to Element Settings. Add custom attributes. Paste the attribute's name. In the value, add the filter identifier. As we want to clear the color filters, add identifier color. This should be the same identifier you used in your FSList field for the filters. For the clear button of the makes, add FSList field, make. For the clear button of the year, add FSList field, year. For the clear button of the price, add FSList field, price. Done. Now when you click on the clear buttons, they will clear the filters for that specific group. Except for the last button, which will clear all filters. Cool. Moving forward, we will implement this new feature called Facet Counts. This attribute will display how many results each filter will show if activated. This is very common on websites when you are booking a hotel or want to rent a car. Copy the attribute's name, FSList element. Select a text block. This text block should be placed within the radio button field or checkbox field to function correctly. Go to Element Settings. Add custom attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value, Facet Count. Paste the value. And more. We can also hide the filters when they have empty results. Go to the Add More Settings section. Find Empty Filters. With this attribute, you can hide or style filters with no expected results. For this example, we are going to add a class to style the empty state. Copy the attribute's name FSList empty facet. Select a radio button field or checkbox field. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value, add class. Paste the value. That means the custom class isListEmptyFacet will be added to the element when there are no results, with your checkbox field or radio button field still selected. Go to Style. Add the class isListEmptyFacet. Style the way you want. For this tutorial, we are going to change opacity to 50%. Done. Let's publish and see these new features working live. Now we can see the expected number of results for each filter. When there are no results, we make it appear disabled by lowering the opacity. That's fantastic. To finish the setup related to filtering, we can implement the attributes that display the number of filtered results and the tags. Let's make it happen. They are under the Add More Elements section. Results Count. Display the current number of items in the filtered list. Copy the attribute's name FSListElement. Select a text block element. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value, Results Count. Paste the value. Done. Now, the tag. The tag element contains nested attributes inside. You can find them here. Defines a template element to act as an active filter tag. Copy the attribute's name FSListElement. Select a div block. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value tag. Paste the value. Tag field. The text element showing the active filter name. Copy the attribute's name FSListElement. Select a text block inside the tag. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value tag field. Paste the value. Tag value. The text element showing the active filter field value. Copy the attribute's name FSListElement. Select a text block inside the tag. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value, tag value. Paste the value. Tag operator. The text element showing the matching operator in use for the filter. Copy the attribute's name FSListElement. Select a text block inside the tag. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value tag operator. Paste the value. By default, these are the math symbols used for the operators. You can optionally override them, adding the tag operator override attributes. For now, we are going to skip that. Finally, the tag remove, the element that removes the tag. Copy the attribute's name FSListElement. Select an image inside the tag. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value tag remove. Paste the value. Done. The tag and results count should be working. Let's publish. When the user uses the filters, they can see the number of results and also the tags associated with the filters they selected. Nice! We can now implement sorting. The user can click on the dropdown to sort the content by name, year, or price. You can still find the list sort solution in the Add Elements section. Step 1. Add the script. We can skip this step because we already added the script containing the FS list for the filter. All these solutions are part of the list solution. We divided the documentation to make it easier for you. Step 2. Choose which type of element will serve to trigger sorting. In this case, we will choose a drop-down, like we saw in the example. Step 3, add the required attributes. List defines the collection list that will be sorted. As we have already implemented the filter, you will notice that we have already added the list attribute. This demonstrates the power of the new attributes v2. The solutions are integrated, so you only need to add certain attributes once. The same for the field identifier. The sort solution will use the same field identifiers used for the filters. In this case, the name, the year, and the price. Dropdown trigger defines a dropdown element as the sorting trigger. Copy the attribute's name, FSList element. Select a dropdown in Webflow. Warning: please ensure you select the dropdown. It is the parent element of the dropdown toggle. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value's sort trigger. Paste the value. Now let's implement the ascending and descending identifiers. Ascending defines the drop-down link that will sort in ascending order. Copy the attribute's name, FSList field. Open the drop-down menu. Select the link inside the drop-down. Add custom attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Since we are defining the ascending order of the field name, add the value name ASC. The identifier should be the same used in the field inside the list with the content. Plus hyphen ASC. Good. So this drop-down link for the year is FSList field, year ASC. And this drop-down link for the price is FSList field, price ASC. Now let's implement descending. Defines the drop-down link that will sort in descending order. Copy the attribute's name FSList field. Open the drop-down menu. Select the link inside the drop-down. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Since we are defining the descending order of the field name, add the value name DESC. This drop-down link for the year is FSList field, year DESC. And this drop-down link for the price is FSList field, price DESC. Done. Step 4. Publish your project. Now, when we click on the sort buttons, we will sort in ascending and descending order. Let's click and find the cheapest car on this list. Cool. To finish our tutorial, let's implement the pagination. It's a feature inside the list load solution. Step 1. Add the script. We can skip this too, as we already added the FSList script to our project. Step 2. Choose the loading method you want. Select Pagination. Step 3. Add these required attributes to the elements. List. The list to which loading options will be added. Same thing as sort. We already added this attribute when we implemented the filter. Done. Mode Pagination defines the pagination mode for the list. Copy the attribute's name FSListLoad. Select the collection list. Go to Element Settings. Add Custom Attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value pagination. Paste the value. Step 4. Ensure that the native Webflow pagination is enabled. Still in your CMS collection list, go to Settings and check the Paginate items. You can define the items per page on this field. Our solutions uses the native pagination next button in Webflow. You can style the next and previous buttons as you like. To see the previous button, enter Preview Mode. Click the next button, and then exit Preview Mode. Now you can also style your previous button. Don't forget to enable Show Page Count to improve loading speed for the items. Select the pagination and click on Show Page Count. Feel free to hide this element if you want. Now we can explore more optional elements and settings. On this section, you will find the Page button. This element serves as the template for custom pagination page buttons. Copy the attribute's name FSListElement. In Webflow, select a text link. Go to Element Settings, add custom attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value Page button. Paste the value. And Page Dots specifies the design template for customizing the pagination ellipsis. Copy the attribute's name FSListElement. Select a text block with the styled ellipsis you want in Webflow. Go to Element Settings, add custom attributes. Paste the attribute's name. Go back to the documentation. Copy the attribute's value Page Dots. Paste the value. We recommend adding the Page button and Page Dots within a div block wrapper. This way, we can keep them positioned between the next and previous buttons. Would you like to implement a disabled state for the next and previous buttons when there are no more pages available for the user? Select the button. Add Combo Class is List Pagination Disabled. Style the way you want. For this example, we are going to reduce opacity to 50%. Done. As final touch, let's implement the Show Items Counts. Since we are pros at adding attributes, we are going to do this very quickly. Items Count shows the total number of items of the collection list. Select a text block. Add attribute FSListElement. Items Count. Visible count from. The from value in the range of items that are visible. Select a text block. Add attribute FSListElement. Visible count from. And visible count to. The to value in the range of items that are visible. Select a text block. Add attribute FSListElement. Visible count to. Whoa! I believe we are done. We implemented this entire complex filtering system using only attributes, without a single line of code. Let's publish and check the final result. Search, working. Filter using radio buttons, checkboxes, select field, and range slider. Clear button. Show facets counts. Disable empty facets. Show results and the number of items being viewed with the tags. Sort button. And pagination showing the pages, next and previous buttons. The new attributes list is f***ing sweet. Thanks for watching. Finsweet Attributes is a series of open source and free advanced features that anyone can add to their website without any coding knowledge. It includes full-featured documentation, demos, and clonable projects to help users get successful in minutes. Go to finsweet.com/attributes to explore more solutions.